India's flight plan, from component exporter to aircraft manufacturer. Once a country known more for importing aircraft than building them, India is now preparing for a bold ascent in the world of aerospace manufacturing. And leading this charge is one of the country's most trusted industrial giants, the Tata Group. This is the story of how a nation's dream of building its own commercial aircraft is slowly taking flight. The journey gained major thrust when Tata Advanced Systems Limited (TASL) partnered with Airbus to establish a final assembly line, FAL, in Kolar, Karnataka. The facility will assemble the H-125, Airbus' best-selling civil helicopter. Once operational, this unit will be India's first privately led helicopter assembly line, making the country the fourth in the world, after France, the US, and Brazil, to host such an Airbus facility. It's more than just a business move, it's a statement. India is serious about building its aerospace future. But this isn't Tata's first foray into assembling aircraft. Before the Kolar project, TASL collaborated with Airbus on the C-295 transport aircraft in Vadodara, Gujarat, marking India's first private sector FAL for military planes. It signaled that India, traditionally dependent on public sector behemoths like Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, is now ready to bring in private innovation and global collaboration. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has praised the Tata-Airbus collaboration as a milestone toward manufacturing civil aircraft, potentially transforming India from an aircraft buyer to a builder. But there's a catch. Designing and producing commercial passenger planes is one of the most complex industrial challenges in the world. Even China's Kaxi 919, built to rival Airbus and Boeing, took decades of effort and still relies heavily on Western-made components. India's Union Civil Aviation Minister, Mr. Kinjarapu Rammohan Naidu, knows what's at stake. He's proposed creating a special purpose vehicle, SPV, that will pool expertise from the government and private sector to drive forward civil aircraft development. Initial stages will rely on global sourcing of parts, but over time, the aim is to build an indigenous supply chain, a tall but not impossible order. India's skyward demand tells the story. Air passenger traffic is projected to grow at 6.2% annually until 2040, far above the global average of 3.9%. Indian Airlines have already placed orders for 1,200 plus aircraft. The country will need 2,210 more aircraft over the next 2 decades. This demand, fueled by a rising middle class and urbanization, makes India one of the world's fastest growing aviation markets, and a logical contender to build what it flies. Challenges on the runway, of course, the turbulence ahead is real, but the Tata-Airbus partnership is already laying the runway, building not just aircraft, but confidence. India may still be years away from rolling out a fully indigenous commercial passenger jet, but every rotor and rivet in Kolar and Vadodara brings it closer. The dream is not distant, it's under construction, one helicopter, one transport aircraft, and one bold partnership at a time. And when that first Indian-made commercial jet takes to the skies, it will carry not just passengers, but the hopes of a self-reliant nation.